What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And this is the first live stream of the new year. So happy 2022, everybody. It's pretty exciting. And I think it's been a little bit since we've done a video. I think almost over a week, I'd say. And there's a reason for that. So I want to let you guys know what's been going down. Hold on, just making sure. Yeah, we're good. So I've been out of town, actually. I took a vacation, which I don't do much anymore nowadays, at least for this type of vacation, this extended length of a vacation. So I was gone for almost 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, actually. I'd say like 2.5 weeks. What's up, friend away and Sahith? And I was in Tulum in Mexico. I was in Michigan visiting my parents. And then I recently went to Guatemala, which was really, really cool. And stayed healthy the whole time, which was great. Obviously vaccinated and have the booster as well. So, but you never know. So it was lucky. Everything worked out. Got back no problem to the U.S. And I gotta say, I'm excited for 2022. I'm extraordinarily excited for 2022. I think this is gonna be an incredible year. I got a lot of plans and I got a lot of ways that I want to help you guys with your goals. And I know that for a lot of you folks, you're gearing up to take this SAT in March. I'm gonna probably take that March SAT as well with you guys. And that's it. We got tons of content ideas. And when I say content ideas, I mean ideas to reframe and redeliver and reposition the material of the SAT to you in the most digestible way possible, make it more accessible. We're going to build on the video course. By the way, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to click on the description link below and check out our SAT video course. Right now, we've got amazing video explanations for 4 new practice math tests. Official ones, or not official ones, our ones that we crafted ourselves, which we think are the best on the market outside of what's officially created by the College Board, of course. And we're building onto that course. It's going to keep growing, and it's a month-by-month subscription thing, so you can sign up and cancel whenever you want. Use it for a month, use it for 3 months, whatever you want. And we're really excited about that, so that's going to continue. We just got a lot of stuff going on. So I hope you guys had a great new year, and I hope everything has been awesome so far in 2022. And oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Vanch, but don't worry, that's your first go. You got multiple other chances, so that's still a solid score. And oh, thank you. I'm so glad that these videos are helpful. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna plow through this year, and we're gonna prepare together like everybody else along the way. And if you haven't seen these mini tests yet, well, welcome. You're gonna see me take this live and for the first time in real time, and that's part of the fun. So we're gonna see what happens. You never know. Might even get stumped. Hopefully I won't. And we're just gonna take it step by step. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Off to a bang for the new year. We're gonna hit up this mini test, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A circle in the xy plane is the center of this, and this range. I'm just finding equation of circle. So we know the circle equation. I'm going to write it for you really fast. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. So it should be 25 on this side, so that's out. And then we should have x minus negative 2/3, which should be x plus 2/3. So you're out. And then we should have y minus negative 3/4, which is y plus 3/4. So you're out, and D is the winner. Again, if you got to know this formula, and if you do, look how nice and smooth that question is. The owner of a landscaping company is developing a proposal to maintain the grounds of a building. It is estimated that 75 gardening hours and 25 foreman hours. So G and 25 foreman. You can already see G and F in the equations. So obviously G is gardening hours. So we should see a 75 G. That's out. And that's out, and 25F. Okay, so we already got it down to 2 options. The total budget for these hours is $1,600. So we know this plus this equals $1,600, and that's the case for both of these. So it's going to come down to the second equation. The hourly wage for a foreman is 30% more than a gardener. So that'd be like 1.3 times the gardener, plus an additional 165. Okay, so I literally just wrote down what they said. They said the wage for a foreman, that's F, is my equal, 30% more. So 30% more is multiplying actually by 1.3, which we see in both these equations, plus 165. So the question is it this one or is it this one? We'll check it out. I literally wrote out what we have up here. So we know B is the winner. Boom, done. All right, number 3. What are the values of Z that are solutions to the above equation? Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to... This is going to be annoying. Let me just think of the fastest way to do this. Okay, it's just going to be, it is what it is. So we got to get common denominators essentially. So the best one's going to be z plus 1 times z minus 1, right? So I multiply this one up here by z plus 1, multiply this one by z minus 1, and over z plus 1, of course, right? We have to. You can't just multiply by z plus 1. So z plus 1 over z plus 1, z minus 1 over z minus 1 for against this term. And then this one, we multiply by the whole thing, which would be z minus 1, z plus 1, right? Because it has to be, everything has to have a common denominator. Now, I'm kind of like skipping some steps. I'm trying to be judicious with my time here because if I write it out, it might take too long. But basically what happens is the denominators, since they're all the same, then we just don't even care about them. So we just get rid of them. So watch what happens. We end up getting negative 2z times z plus 1. That's a z here. Plus 3 times z minus 1 equals, and then it's negative 3 times z minus 1, z plus 1. By the way, I don't have to do this. I could take these answer choices and plug them in and see which ones work. I mean, it's no calculator, but that's also not a bad option. I'm sort of doing it like the standard way, but I'm already down this road, so let's just roll with it. So we'll distribute. Negative 2z squared minus 2z plus 3z minus 3 equals. On this side, I'm going to just FOIL this first as a difference of squares, so that's going to be easy. It's going to be z squared minus 1, and then times negative 3, which is negative 3z squared plus 3. Now we're going to combine like terms. I'm going to move everything to the left side. So negative 2z squared plus 3z squared is just z squared. Negative 2z plus 3z is z plus z. And then minus 3, and then we'll subtract 3 from this side, so it'll be minus 6 equals 0. Factor. And we get x, let's see, it would be x minus, x plus 3, x minus 2, because negative 2 and positive 3 multiply negative 6, add positive 1 equals 0. So my two solutions are negative 3 and positive 2. But, so it's either this one or this one or this one. Because, by the way, one of these solutions might be extraneous. It looks like they should all both work, but let's plug them in and double check. So let's plug in negative 3. So I get 6 over negative 4 plus 3 over negative 2. And that's negative 3 halves plus negative 3 halves. Yep, so negative 3 works. And then does 2 work? So it'd be negative 4 over 1, which is negative 4, plus 3 over 3, which is 1. Does equal negative. So both work. Negative 3 and 2 are the winner. And I knew that was probably going to be the case because really you only have extraneous when you zero out the denominator. Neither of them did that, so we're good to go. Okay, 9 minutes left. For any year from 1980 to 2000, the annual profit done, it's going to be determined by subtracting 25,000 from this for each year before or after the company's most profitable year in 1990. Got it. Okay. So the most profitable year was the middle, 1990. Which is following equation can be determined the year in which year X Dunkin' Donuts profit was 550,000. Okay, so it's obviously 3 years away, right? So it should either be, and then in which year X. So it's either, so the two solutions, I'm thinking out loud, this is the way that came to me, because I know that minus 75,000 gives you 550. So that's either 1993, 3 years ahead, or 1987. So those, both of those should give you a true equation for the right one. So let's see here. Basically, this would be times 3. No, this one wouldn't work because basically here I'd get 3 times that is negative 75. 550 minus 75 is not 625. 625, this one looks like it's right. So if I had 1993, I'd get 3 minus 75, I'd get 550. Or if I had 1987, I get negative 3, absolute value positive 3. Boom, it's got to be B. This doesn't make sense because it's plus. So you see, like, yeah, that's the winner. Next, number 5. Oh, we only have 7 minutes left. Oh my God, I didn't even realize. Okay, the equation is true for all values. What's the value of B? So these guys are not the same. Oh, I know what to do here. Okay. So 10 is the same thing as 2 times 5. Then it's to the C equals 2C times B to the C. And then we can kind of like distribute. And it becomes 2 to the C times 5 to the C. And that means B has to be 5 because we got 2C and B. So B is 5. Boom, done. Ah, what did I do? Okay, sorry. Next, this one. Negative 9 was value B, so we're just going to simplify. So I'm going to distribute the negative, boom, 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 first. So it's positive 2x squared minus 3x plus 2. Then I'm going to combine like terms with this guy. I'm just going to ignore the parentheses because there's nothing in front of it. Negative 9x squared plus that is negative 7x squared 3x plus negative 3x, those just cancel out. And then 9 plus 2 is 11. And so now b is 0 because there's no middle term, you see? A is negative 7, C is 11, and B is 0. Just making sure I didn't make any mistakes. Yep. All right, next. Which line graphs could represent this, 2x plus 1. So it's obviously exponential. Now, if I plug in 0 for this, I should get 2 because 0 plus 1 is 1, 2 to the 1 is 2. So this is possible. This one has an asymptote at 1, which doesn't make any sense. So this one should be out. It's probably A, to be honest. Here, let's just plug in 1. So 1 would be 2. It would be 4. Yeah, that looks right. 2 would be 2 to the third power, which is 8. Yeah, it's got to be A. I'm just going to roll with it because we're running low on time. Let me just see the other options just for fun. Yeah, those don't make any sense. Those are like inverted ones. Also, by the way, adding x, adding 1 is really shifting this to the left by 1. Whatever. Okay, which line expression is equivalent to above? So what I'm going to do is multiply in the exponent. That's what's happening here. So it's b to the 6 over 36, which is b to the 1/6, which is the 6th root of b. And that is d. So just know your rational exponent stuff, and that's no problem. Manoj runs a business small, saving this month a budget of $17,000. So it's a budget of $17,000, meaning whatever is happening here should be less than this budget. So I can already tell you A is out because it's saying it's greater than that budget. Less than or equal to. So it's got to be C or D. Manoj buys P pounds of peanuts at $1.10 per pound. So it should be 110 times P. So it shouldn't be divided by P because if we're getting a cost. It's got to be D. But let's just keep reading anyways. And pays his salespeople 200 each. So it's 200 times the amount of salespeople. So that's the same for both. It's pretty good to sell a maximum of 1875 peanuts this month. Wait a minute. What? Their and it's predicted that each can sell a maximum of 1875. What? A maximum of 1875. Manoj will not buy more peanuts than what he predicts the salespeople can sell. Oh, got it. Yeah. So the amount of peanuts is less than or equal to what he predicts they can sell. So they can sell that. The peanuts will be less than or equal to that. So that D definitely makes sense. Cool. 4 minutes to go, and we should be good. For what values of C, the system linear equations in the variables y and z have infinitely many solutions. So again, we got to know what these mean. If it says no solutions, the lines are parallel, but they, infinitely many solutions means the first and second equation must be identical. So we're going to just simplify as per usual. Distribute. Negative 11y equals 6z plus 6 minus 13y. Let's combine like terms. So I'm going to add 13y. So that's 2y equals 6z plus 6. Let's make that y equals, divide everything by 2, 3z plus 3. Cool. So we want a c value that's going to give us an equivalent as down here. So let's distribute the c. So we have 4y minus 24 equals cz minus c. What should I do here? Let's isolate the, okay. So I'll say 4y equals, add 24 to that side, equals cz minus c plus 24. Divide everything by 4. So y equals cz over 4 minus c over 4 plus 6. Okay. So now I can see what would make these equivalent, right? In order for even this part with the z to match up with this, C needs to be 12. So I already know the answer is 12. I'm going to put it in. But I'm just going to show you to confirm now. This part, the 3, has to match up with the constant here. So if I plug in 12 for C, I get 12 over 4, which is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 6 is 3. So I get 3, so it matches. So everything works. Okay, cool. Let us finish. And obviously, in the real deal, if you have extra time, you should check all your work and redo the questions. But here, we're all good. Fingers crossed. Boom, 100%. Yeah. Okay, let's see what questiones might be there. All right. 570 out of 800, my first math SAT. This was an answer. What's up, Chris? You're back. Haven't seen you in a bit. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's our first live stream of the year. By the way, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever I can find time. But I'll post it, and I haven't done one before, and I'm really excited about it. So basically what I'll do is I'll just jump on, and it'll be a SAT Q&A. You can just jump on and ask me questions, and whatever you want to know about, all good. And, yeah, I'll be here. So I think we'll do that for like a half an hour, however long makes sense, depending on how many people join, and we'll take it from there. But that's it for this live stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you did like this video, please click that like button. If you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. And by the way, if you haven't done so yet, once again, I'm going to mention it again. Check out our SAT course. It's so good. We're so proud of it. And it's already been helping a lot of people. I know people have been excited about it and been using it and whatnot. It's $30 a month right now. The price will increase as we add more content, which we're doing the next month. So definitely, if you sign up now, you get to take advantage of the fact that it's at a cheaper price now. But the price will increase commensurate with the level of content and all that stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.